This video is going to show you how to add an assignment that links to something that you've already created for students to do in your Google Drive. So what I'm going to do here, I'm in my actual classroom. I'm going to click on my modules link over here on the left, and it's going to open up my modules page. Now, if you have not already created your first module, you need to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to add an assignment to my November 1 through 5 week. So over here on the right, I'm going to click on the plus sign. It's going to give me a drop down of different things to add. Well, we're going to start off with an assignment, and then I'm just going to click on the words new assignment. Now you'll notice I have a list of things here because those are assignments that I have already created. But I'm just going to use new assignment. Down here in the assignment name, I'm going to type in the name of it. So this is going to be a subtraction active or assignment. I'm going to click on add item, and you'll notice now that that assignment has been added here. To go in and edit that, all I have to do is click on the name. It's going to open up a page that was very similar to whenever we were editing our home page earlier. So we're going to click on the word edit, and we will see those exact same tools that we were working with earlier, right? So we have a name. I can put in instructions here, open the slideshow, slides, and solve the problems. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to attach what it is that I want them to do. So how many points do we want this to be done? This is going to let you enter grades in Canvas. You don't have to do this, but if you want to keep a grade book in Canvas, you can. Now remember that Canvas grades and Skyward grades do not interface. So I'm just going to put 100 in here, kind of like what I did when I would create assignments in Google Classroom. If you want to put your assignments in a group, you could go in and make a group. So you could have a math group, a language arts group, a science group. This really doesn't matter because this is just for you, not a big deal. How do you want the grades to display? And now submission type. This is the biggie right here. We're going to click right here and we're going to choose external tool. Now this is if we want to attach a Google created document. Okay, so I'm going to click on external tool. I am going to click right here on the Find button, and I have a list of different things I can choose from. I am going to scroll down until I see, now notice that there are several different Google things. I want to use Google Assignments LTI. So I'm just going to click on that, and that's the one that I'm going to encourage you to use as well. It's going to ask you to log into your Google Drive, so we just click on continue. And here's where we're going to attach what it is that you want the kids to do. So I'm going to attach. It's going to take me out to my Google Drive. I have, let's see if I have that. Okay, yeah. So here's the slideshow that I want them to do. When I click on that, I'm going to add. And you'll notice now that this has been added. And it automatically makes a copy for each student. We don't have to tell it to, like we did in Google Classroom. It automatically does it. All right. So now I'm just going to come down here and click on Create. And click on Select. And so now we're back in Canvas. Here's what we have linked to. I'm going to scroll down a little bit further. And let's just continue on here. Now, right here where it says assign to, well, the default is to assign this to everyone in your class. But if I just click over here in this box, if I want to assign that to just certain kids, I can go in and select the kids that I want to do this assignment. So it's either everyone or certain kids. All right. Now, if you want to put a due date, this is going to be due on, I'm going to say October 30th. I'm not going to mess with this. If I put available from, and if I say I don't want people to be able to see it until the 26th, then it will not show up until the 26th. So if you want those assignments to appear on certain days, then this is where you would do that. For this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it wide open. After I'm all finished, I'm going to click on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click on save. Okay. And it's going to take me back to my page. So now we can see what I've created. Here are my instructions. Here's the assignment. When the kids log in, they'll actually see the slideshow. Okay, so there's that. And when we click on next, that would take us to the next module. So we are done. I'm going to come back to my modules here. And here is my subtraction that I just created. It shows the due date. It shows how many points it's worth. Currently, the kids cannot see this because I haven't published it. Whenever you're ready for students to see things, we're going to click on this little icon right here, and now it turns to a green check mark. So now this page has been published. All right. So if I came over here to my dashboard, I'm going to go to home. And when I click on home, and if I chose student view, I would instruct my students to come to the page, click on modules on the left. They would see their assignments. And when they click on this, then they'll be able to actually complete the assignment. Again, it's the kiddos. It would show up here with their name. They click on that. It would automatically log them in, and then they would see that Google Sheet. All right. So that's how you add an assignment that is a Google created thing, whether it's a Google Doc, a Google slideshow, Google form, anything that you want to do that you created in Google, that's how you would share it.